Hey guys, Nick Walker here, and today I'll be teaching you 8 basic skills you will need for using Google Tasks and Google Keep. I'll be showing you 5 skills in Google Tasks first, and then 3 more tasks within Google Keep. But before we do any of that, I noticed when preparing for this video that you need to make sure your Gmail account is switched over to the newer version. So you can switch over by opening your Gmail account and clicking on this gear icon in the right side of the menu bar, and then select Try the New Mail. Okay, and then once that's loaded, we're going to be ready to go. Awesome. All right, first I will show you how to manage to-do lists in Google Tasks. So simply select Google Tasks from the sidebar over here to open up the window. So Google Task is going to be right there. Okay. And then next, click on the down arrow to open the drop-down menu. And then we want to create a new list. We'll call this one Tech To-Dos. Okay, awesome. And you can switch between lists by reopening the drop-down menu, so you can go back and forth. To create an actual Google task, you are going to simply click on Add a Task. So let's go ahead and do Finish Assignment. Click Enter. Awesome. And you can also add due dates and notes to Google Tasks. So maybe for this one, we'd go into the Edit and add tomorrow's date in there, the 18th. Okay, or you can just type whatever notes you want on there. Okay. You can also integrate Google Tasks with your Google Calendar. So first you just go ahead and open up your Google Calendar over here. And once you have it open, you can switch your task calendar on and off by selecting or deselecting it on your My Calendars list. So you're going to find it in the list down here and open it. And any tasks that you had open are going to show up on your calendar. Great. Okay. Lastly, here's how you can turn a Gmail message into a Google task. So first, open up your Gmail page again. Then open whichever email you want to turn into a task. And then finally, click on the triple bubbles in the email bar and select Add to Tasks. And it will show up in your task list right over here. Okay, now let's take a look at Google Keep, which you can either find right above Google Tasks, right here, as a yellow light bulb icon, or by clicking on your Google menu icon that looks kind of like a waffle, and swiping down to the second page, and there we go. Okay, once you have that opened, you can create a to-do list by clicking on the list icon right here. And I already have a couple lists already created. So you can organize these different lists by clicking on the triple bubbles for each note and assigning a label to your list. So we can put in something like Westmont, enter. And then it's going to open up a new label tab in your menu right over here. So we have Westmont right there. Okay, and you can also create a note by simply typing into the note text box. So right there, hit enter. And when you close it, you have a note right there. And then once you have a bunch of different notes or lists, you can organize them in the same way by either clicking on the Notes More icon and assigning it a label just like we did. So you can do random, and it pops up right there. Alternatively, you can pin certain notes by clicking on the pin icon on a note, right up here. And then whichever note you pin, it'll bring it to the top of the list. Just like that, or like that. If you want to add media to a note, you would highlight a note's menu and then select the landscape icon. So right there for add image, which allows you to choose a media file to open within your note. So we could do this and go down here and put that in. Okay. And then similarly, if you want to share a note with someone, simply highlight the notes menu again right down here and click on the collaborator icon. Okay, and then type in the person's email, that, and then hitting save. Okay, that's going to make the person's account photo show up so that you can keep track of who you shared the note with. All right, well, that's all the time that we have for today. And thank you for listening. As always, guys, take care.